The tobacco industry has a long history of using science to advance its interests and undermine public health policies. One of the ways it does this is by funding research that casts doubt on the harms of tobacco products, promotes alternative products such as e-cigarettes, or challenges the effectiveness of tobacco control measures. However, the tobacco industry-funded research often fails to disclose the conflicts of interest and the links to Philip Morris International or other tobacco companies. This lack of transparency can mislead the public, the media, and the policy makers about the credibility and validity of the research. It can also create a false impression of scientific uncertainty or controversy where there is none. Moreover, it can influence the agenda and direction of scientific research by diverting attention and resources away from more relevant and independent studies. Several examples illustrate how the tobacco industry-funded research fails to disclose the conflicts of interest and the links to Philip Morris International or other tobacco companies. In 2017, Philip Morris International established the Foundation for a Smoke-Free World, FSFW, with the promise of almost $1 billion in funding by the FSFW claims to be an independent organization that supports research on harm reduction and smoking cessation. However, many health organizations, including WHO, have rejected any collaboration with the FSFW, as they consider it a front group for Philip Morris International. A recent paper by Legg and colleagues revealed that researchers linked to the FSFW have consistently failed to declare their connections to the tobacco industry, and that journals are neglecting to apply conflict of interest policies when it comes to publishing industry-funded research. For instance, Derek Yock, the president of FSFW, was supposed to edit a special issue of the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health, IJERV, that would mark 15 years since the launch of the WHO Framework Convention for Tobacco Control. However, the IJERV decided not to go ahead with the issue after being alerted that publishing it would violate their policy on engaging with the tobacco industry. Another example is the Center of Excellence for the Acceleration of Harm Reduction, COEHAR, a research group within the University of Catania, Italy, funded by the FSFW. Two researchers at COEHAR acted as guest editors for a special series published by the IJERV in April. COEHAR's Pasquale Capinetto published 3 tobacco-related papers in health psychology research in 2020 without declaring any conflicts of interest. Ricardo Pelosa, the founder of COEHAR, has often failed to disclose his links to Philip Morris International, British American Tobacco, COEHAR, and FSFW. These are not isolated cases. The tobacco industry has been known to manipulate data, suppress negative results, distort statistics, cherry-pick evidence, and influence peer review processes. Therefore, it is crucial that any research funded by the tobacco industry or its affiliates is clearly identified and scrutinized for potential bias and misconduct. The public deserves to know who is behind the science and what are their motives.